Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on my YouTube channel. Today I want to go over a channel with the name of Nana, otherwise known as Pyropedo, I believe. Now, what I want to go over today is he is doing a series called I am making a video or I am making a horror video game. And the video game is very intriguing, not only with the in-game in-game stuff that I will be showing you guys in the video, but I also want to show you guys that the last video that I did, my 666 video a couple of weeks ago, correlates to this guy's channel, and it's very intriguing. I hit the table, my bad. It's very intriguing, so I want to show you guys not only like the video game, the playthrough, and how he's making the game, but I just want to show you guys, how those two actually tie up together. If you guys haven't seen my video, I will leave a notation, I believe what it's called, either on the screen. I believe it's top left, I think, or I will leave the description down below. I highly suggest watching that before you watch this. If you want to, you can continue watching this video. I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything like that, but it's a secret YouTube thing, but it's another channel. Again, if you want to look deeper into that, I would suggest you going on that video. I will, again, leave it in the description below, or I will put a notation up and whatnot. Now, another thing I want to talk about as well is that this channel has a lot of other creepy stuff on his channel. He goes through a lot of horror related stuff, and it is very intriguing. Another thing that I didn't even know is that a couple of not even a couple of weeks or months ago, it was a long time ago, there was a video on the internet about a guy walking around his house and showing his house tour. And I believe I watched Jacksepticeye or Markiplier react to this video, and it was a horror video. But I will put again, I will put videos and stuff up for references. Again, I will put that video in the link in the description below if you guys want to do that. But that video, I've seen that video ages ago, and I didn't really care too much about who the creator was until recently. I was looking at this guy's channel. I was watching the walkthrough and whatnot, and I kept on scrolling down his channel until I saw that video, and I was like, wait, wow, this is the guy who made that video as well. And it's very intriguing. So again, I suggest you watching that as well. Okay, now back to the whole video game side of things about this channel. So the first video was actually a long time ago. The video was posted on November 20th, 2019. There are only 10 videos dedicated to this whole recording. The last video was posted around 9 months ago. I believe it was on November 8th of 2021. So it's been a long time since the last update. Again, like I said, the last video was around a year ago. Not even a year. Yeah, just under a year ago. So hopefully there's still some type of progress he's doing in these videos. I don't know, he probably again has a personal life and other things that he's doing. So hopefully the progress still continues on. But basically the game that he's making is a simple, not even simple, it's a horror RPG game, which is, let alone, already interesting. There are definitely a lot of horror games, and there's definitely a lot of RPG games. I am a huge fan of RPG games. Skyrim is like the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of these types of things, but I've never seen a game that actually takes both horror and RPG and a lot of like that kind of stuff that you would imagine in an RPG game. But there's magic in the game, there's weapons, there's swords, clubs, there is MP, HP, which is like magic points, health points. There's bosses and enemies. The enemies, I believe he is calling them errors or glitches, I believe, and the bosses in the game are called errors. So again, I'll leave up pictures and stuff. So the first couple of videos on his channel are just him learning the game or learning how to build a game itself, which is very intriguing. So not only he is recording himself and recording the him actually making the game, but in the first 2 or 3 episodes, he's generally learning how to play, learning how to make the game itself. But pretty much right now, the game does not have a name. The whole goal of the game is simple. All you have to do is defeat these things called rotators. So basically, I want to talk about the first couple of episodes. So again, like I said, the first couple of episodes just him learning how to make the game, but you could see his progress throughout the videos. So He figures out how to do inventory. He figures out how to design weapons and stuff like that. And he figures out how to do stuff that seems simple but is actually very complicated. So something as like critical damage and like actually dealing damage and taking health and stuff like that takes a lot of coding and a lot of stuff, and it's very intriguing. And I know for a fact that there's probably a lot of hidden stuff and a lot of hidden references in the game itself, which I in the next video maybe I will probably look deeper into this once hopefully there is more content, I guess, to be explained. Like I said, there's only 10 videos, so in which all of the videos are less than 5 minutes long. So you could probably watch all of these in like less than an hour or so if you want to go watch the playthrough. Now, the one main thing, like I said, I want to talk about is the whole how did I figure out how did I even figure out what this channel even existed? So if you don't know, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say a spoiler before. If you don't know, if you haven't watched the last video, I go ahead, like I said earlier in the video, I would suggest you watching it. But the whole story now is if you go on a YouTube video, any YouTube video, and you go to the search bar, on the search bar, you click on the search bar, not the YouTube search bar, I'm talking about the actual browser link where you see the link of the youtube.com/whatever. If you go on to watch, and if you delete the letter C or delete the letter H, it usually takes you to a video, and that video is like this cursed, eerie music with like cursed images and whatnot. Now that used to happen, but something happened. The video was taken down, or the channel was taken down. So if you do it now, you probably won't be able to find it. But instead, it takes you to a new or the original channel. So again, back then, around like I said 2 weeks ago when I tried this out to begin with, if you delete the C or delete the H, it will take you to a cursed YouTube video, and it will just again play ear rape music or something. It is very interesting. But now if you do it again, all it does take you to the channel, but the videos are gone. So I did a whole video on the channel and what happened to the videos and whatnot. But the interesting thing is that if you either watch the video, if you go on the first pinned comment, it links you to a Discord channel. If you go on the YouTube video or to his actual channel, I believe his name is like ITX or something. I will leave that in the description too. But the 666 channel is called that. And but if you go on the about page on the YouTube video, you could actually get a link to their Discord server. Now their Discord server is a whole weird thing. It is better now. If you go on the Discord server now, it is a million times better. But before there was thousands upon thousands of people joining the server. But that's how I figured out this video ever existed. Some owner or co-owner or whatnot of the server posted a video about him making this type of video game. And so I was like, I was very intriguing. I clicked on the video game and I watched all 10 of the episodes, and then I figured out that wow, this video correlates to the whole 66 channel, and then that channel coincides with another thing, and like they're all separate, but they're all together at the same time. They're all linked together in some way. I will be doing more videos on the whole channel thing. Oh, and another thing I want to mention too is that in this last video, this is why I get most of my hope from, so that way this game actually comes out and gets published or whatever it's called. In his last video, he did he applied for funding, and the funding was called Epic Mage Grants. I believe I have it on my notes. I'm just making sure I'm reading it right. It's by Epic Games, and Epic Game is no small company. They're a pretty big company, and he's getting funds from them so that way he could further create this video game. So again, his last video was 9 months ago or so. So hopefully, his screen it did pass. It went through it, and everything's like perfectly fine. So hopefully, in the near future, he will post another video, and hopefully, we can start getting some actual gameplay. Or there is gameplay on his channel, but hopefully, we could actually start playing the game itself. So he did say in his last video that it's very close for beta testing. So hopefully something happens. I looked on his Twitter, and his Twitter is the same thing. He posted a tweet about this video game at the same time he posted the video. So as of right now, we're kind of just waiting on either something from the Discord server, something from his channel, or anything pretty much. So I will keep you guys updated on these types of things. I think that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys liked watching this video, I suggest you checking it out The other videos, I leave them here and here or whatnot. If you guys like these types of contents, I suggest you hitting the subscribe button down below. If you guys like it, then of course leave a like. If you guys have opinions about this stuff, definitely leave a comment. I want to create a conversation in the comments down below. If you guys see something that I haven't, maybe I suggest you again go checking out the video itself and come back and maybe we could share something that I maybe was missing. But yeah, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.